Invitation only for Henry Flagger's wealthy friends from the north. You had to come down and stay for the entire season. You also had to pay for the entire season. The only exception were the 5 presidents that stayed here, starting with Teddy Roosevelt and ended with Lyndon Baines Johnson, better known as LBJ.
Why?
Now take a look to your right-hand side. You're going to see a round section of the building. That's the rotunda, the original ballroom for Henry Flagger's Grand Hotel. Today, that's the dining hall from Flagler College. They opened their doors in 1968. This past year, they commemorated 50 years in the building. Now, all of the glass in the rotunda was created by none other than Louis Comfort Tiffany. Unfortunately, that glass is very hard to see because it's covered on both sides by plexiglass. Because the value of that glass is well over $130 million.
What?
Now you notice
like
the
able to
building on
buy
your right
land right
is
there.
made
You
out
can
of
buy like
concrete.
a big
Well,
house.
folks, this was the 1880s. This was a brand new material and a brand new method of construction. But Henry Flagler wanted something that was fireproof and would stand the test of time. In 1883, Franklin Smith came to town. He built his very own winter residence in St. Augustine out of poured concrete. When Henry Flagler got here, he sat down with Franklin Smith. He asked him if he would teach his construction crews how to use this new material and this new method of construction. Of course, Franklin Smith said yes. Now as we come by the entrance of Flagler College on the right side. In 1888, this would have been the brand new entrance to Henry Flagler's very first Grand Hotel of Ponce That's Henry Flagler at the age of 53. Take a look through the gates.
Oh, look how grand it is. It's
was first
beautiful.
built. It was the finest luxury hotel in the state of Florida. Now the building coming up on our left front, the one with the red and yellow trim. That is the Via Zareta. This was the winter home of Franklin Smith. The first concrete building in St. Augustine. It was designed after the Alcalá capital in Granada, Spain. You'll notice the horizontal lines on the side of the building. Well, that's because back then, the forms they used were very low. Also keep in mind that this was all done by hand. There weren't no cement mixers back then. They would lay the forms on the ground, fill them with concrete, tamp it down to release some of the air. Air bubbles in concrete make it weak. They would let it dry for a couple of days. Then repeat the process over and over until the building was complete. In 1911, shortly after Franklin Smith's death, the Roosevelt family purchased the building. Many years later, they turned it into a museum. Today, the Via Zareta is littered with all kinds of Middle Eastern artifacts from all over the world. They also have a rug made out of 100% pure cat hair, dating back 2,400 years to ancient Egypt. Now, the Egyptians always thought of their cats as godlike. They also have audio tours inside in English, Spanish, and French. Now, as we come down King Street, take a look directly in front of you. You'll see a tall white decorative tower. That's the Casa Monica Hotel. That's the original name of that building, and it was built by none other than Franklin Smith of Via Zareta. Unfortunately, it was open for about 4 months in bail. Henry Flagler purchased the hotel, changed the name to the Hotel Cordova. That was right after he built his second Grand Hotel. The one coming up directly in front of us, the Hotel Alcazar. This is where the Methodist Church once stood. Well, when Henry Flagler built this hotel, he built it for entertainment in mind because he realized that in St. Augustine, when the sun went down, everybody rolled up the streets. So he put enough entertainment in his building for the entire city. In the back of his building, they had a billiard room, a bowling alley, a movie theater, and a casino. They also had a gymnasium with workout rooms, Russian and Turkish baths. One wet, one dry. But in the very back of the building, kids, was the creme de la creme. That means the best of the best. They had room for a ballroom and an orchestra. I know that doesn't sound exciting, but that ballroom's out right next to our two in its day was the largest indoor swimming pool in the world. The round structure on the side of the building coming up was one end of the pool. There's an identical structure at the other end side of the building, and that was the other end of the pool, which means the pool was one complete block wall. But to top it all off, they also had a retractable roof. So on beautiful nights you could swim and dance underneath the stars. Well, the parking lot is coming up on your left-hand side. Those are the tennis courts. Well, the yellow building is on the back side of the property. There was a smaller building there. It was called the Riding Academy. That's where they taught you how to ride that newfangled contraption in the early 1900s called the bicycle. Now, when the bicycle first came out, it actually required a license, but you can get your license right at the Riding Academy. Now, the building directly in front of us with the stained glass windows, that's St. Mary's Baptist Church. This is the beginning of Lincolnville, originally established in 1866 as Little Africa. It's where the emancipated slaves from the area came to settle after the Civil War. In 1888, they changed the name to Lincolnville in honor of President Abraham Lincoln. But in the 1960s, this was a very important area for the civil rights movement with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. The White House on your left-hand side was the home of Robert Haley. He was the local dentist, the local chapter leader of the NAACP, and a friend of Dr. King's. The White House is the red trim. That's Cora Tyson's home. She's still there at 95. A friend of Dr. King's, he stayed there on several occasions. She used to be one of the lunch ladies in the local school district. The White House next to it, that was May Kelly's boarding house. Many of Dr. King's entourage stayed there while they were in town. That's all part of the Freedom Trail. Now, as you take a look around, you'll see a few pastel homes. Those are Victorian homes. Lincolnville has the largest collection of Victorian homes in St. Augustine.
I want that house.
The beautiful gray house coming up on your right-hand side. That was redone about 3 years ago. It was a mess, but today that's the home
Which home
of
will you
the
pick?
Preserves
Mommy,
Restaurant, one of our very fine upscale restaurants.
Which home
in St.
will you
Augustine,
pick?
but that house originally belonged to one of Thomas Jefferson's nieces. We are now crossing Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Avenue. This is important, kids. That's
why I like doing stuff like this.
So if we ever move, you're going to move into one of those
marched on. The other one is in
I like
Atlanta,
As long
Georgia.
as the house has
Coming
character.
up on your left-hand side, you're going to see an overgrown parcel. It was once called Yalaha. That is the Seminole word for orange.
Oh my God.
Plantation.
I don't know.
It was originally owned by P.B. Dumas. He was the half-brother of Alexander Dumas, the gentleman who wrote The Count of Monte
I always
Cristo
want to.
and The Three Musketeers. Two excellent books.
Gotta have a good job.
The blue and white house on your right-hand side, that was the home of Dr. Weed. He was the personal physician to Seminole warrior chief Osceola, while Osceola was in captivity. Osceola was afforded that benefit because he was the leader of a nation. Dr. Weed escorted Osceola to Fort Moultrie in the Carolinas, where several years later, Osceola died from a disease called quinsy. It was related to malaria. That happened in 1838. Now, everything on both sides of this here, during Henry Flagler's reign in St. Augustine, this was the industrial area, the warehouses and the lumber yard. But on the far side of the building, to your left-hand side, is the San Sebastian River. That was the birthplace of the shrimp packing industry. Very important, the shrimp packing was ice. The building to our left front, the whole section was the ice plant. The lower section was the St. Augustine Gas and Electric Plant. That eventually became Florida Power and Light. Matter of fact, where their parking lot is. At one time, that was the location for Florida's very first coal-powered electric plant. Now, the ice plant would deliver ice and distilled water to the shrimp packing industry, as well as all of Henry Flagler's hotels. But the moms and dads of this lower section of the building is the distillery. The tall section is the Ice Plant Restaurant, another great restaurant in St. Augustine. Now coming up on our left front, the tan building with the red eyebrows. Now that was the Sawyer Common Cigar Factory. They could produce 4 million cigars every single year. At one time, they were the second largest employer in St. Augustine. Next to Henry Flanders, Florida East Coast Railroad. You'll notice there's stars on the side of the building. There's 27 of them. That's because Florida is the 27th state in our union. This is also the last masonry building left in St. Augustine from the industrial era during Henry Flanders' reign in St. Augustine. The majority of the employees in that building were female because women have very fine finger dexterity. That's why they also make very good typists. But that was very important when
I know, she's like, I wish I would have brought my
the cigar industry in all these Florida was very profitable. So that little thing came along called the Great
It's like if I knew
Depression.
y'all were taking the same bus.
Today, the majority of the cigars in Florida are made in the Tampa Bay area. Now, take a look here on the right. You'll see a building with a roof patio. Henry Flanders built that as his original offices to his Florida East Coast
Now, that's
Railroad.
Flagler College would be a good
For the
one.
past 25 years, that has been the sense of
It's
best
actual
wine
college
from
though. People go
that.
through it.
They produce 9 different wines from the Florida Muscadine Great Wall grown just north of Orlando. They have free tours and tastings every single day. Now the building.
What?
The building on our right-hand side, that's on St. Augustine
No,
Police
it's
Department.
past
That
State
building's
Road.
not historic, but the site is.
It's Flagler
This is
County.
where Henry Flagler built his Florida
So it's
East
not
Coast
Orlando.
Hospital.
It's not Orange County. It's
If you
Flagler.
worked for Henry Flagler and you came to the hospital for your care, it was free. For an additional 50 cents a month, he would give you a family plan. Not a bad deal. Which we had that today. Now take a look to your left front. You'll see 3 identical buildings. The locals call them the triplets. Those were the original offices to the Florida East Coast Railroad after the DuPont family purchased the company. Today, those buildings are owned by Flagler